1993, 1999, 2003, 2006, 2007, 2013, 2016, 2018, and now 2022. What am I talking about? Well, these are all years in which I added a new next-gen console to my collection, with the Sega Genesis, of course, being my first ever console, and today, the newest inductee into my console collection is none other than the Sony PlayStation 5. That's right. This is Chaos Blur here with a big announcement in this box, which is kind of off camera here. Presumably, there's a PlayStation 5 in here. So I'm going to be kicking off an all-new era of gaming today. And of course, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of it until a few more months down the road when more games come out for it. But either way, this is an exciting moment. This is a day. I've only gotten to do this a handful of times in my life. So I'm going to go ahead and check this out and probably cut out any of the parts of me unnecessarily struggling. So first thing I'm going to be interested in seeing is just the presentation of this console. So I always love getting a new console, just seeing how they present it, all that stuff. Obviously, this stuff had like a much bigger importance to me back in the 1990s when it seemed like every new console iteration was like just, what? I'm going to stop talking right now and start getting down to business. I already see it. Majority of this box is the PlayStation itself. That is a nice box, I gotta say. So this is the Sony PlayStation 5. Finally got my hands on one. Yeah, that's a big box. Alright, I allocated some room here, hoping it's going to work out. Nice, got a nice heft to that. Let's bring them on out there. Of course, this is another kind of iconic moment here. So we got ourselves a PlayStation freaking 5. Play like never before. Let's find out if that's true. 825 gigs. Make sure we got the disc unit. Yes, we did. Holy cripe. Oh, this does 8K? I honestly did not know that. I don't even have a 4K TV, let alone 8K. So I'm going to go ahead here and crack this puppy open. Oh my lord. It's well packaged, I gotta say. Very nice presentation. Very professional too. Actually reminds me a lot of the PS4 box with the smaller box in the box. Hopefully it won't be as hard to get out. So here we go. A little bit of weight to this guy. Of course, I think I'm most interested in trying out this revolutionary controller, which I have tried out on occasion. It's a very nice controller, I gotta say. And this controller will be one that I will be using for many, many years to come. So, historic days indeed. I don't know if I should set this down or keep it up. I have not opened one of these before. I think only 20 people in the world have. So I apologize, I'm not on camera right now, but okay, I see the unit. We'll get to that. First, let's see what we got in here. PlayStation 5 instruction book. Power cable, always important. Quick start guide. And I see that controller. This controller alone's worth like 70, 80 bucks for a new one. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I could get used to this. And I'm going to. Love the PlayStation logo on here. Nice. Very good, very good. Of course, we've all seen the controller. In fact, the controller is the only thing our stores ever have in stock. So, got ourselves USB cable. I honestly was not expecting that. I assumed to charge it. There's something else in here that seems to be of significance. It's just the base. To be honest, I've never hooked one of these up, so your guess is as good as mine. PlayStation 5 controller, just going to set that there for now. Very nice. If I ever have any money in the future, maybe I'll pick up like a blue one of them or something. Kind of a short power cable. Might need an extension cord for it. We'll see. God knows I got a million other things plugged in back there. USB cable, USB-C for charging. Of course, I think I also have a charging dock that I got with this. So let's rev it up, huh? HDMI? Oh no, is this HDMI? What is this? I honestly don't know what this is. Alright, I guess there might be a little more to this than I think. Before I get too ahead of myself. This looks like the base for it, but again, got a little more going on than I thought. Maybe maybe I should actually read the manual for this one. PlayStation Safety Guide. Whatever you do not use that cable. I'm honestly just curious what that cable is. I thought it was an HDMI cable, but it doesn't look like one. Maybe it is. So that's the base, which can go either way if I want it sideways or not sideways. Oh, we got screws involved in this. Make sure the hook. HDMI. Is that really an HDMI port? That does not look like an HDMI. I guess it does. Yeah, the ending's HDMI. It just did not look right to me. Yeah, that's an HDMI. Right. What else could it be? That's one thing about newer consoles. There's really only one or two cables going into and out of it. Now there is a USB port on the front if I want to charge the controller that way. Turn on, turns on. Okay, this is all stuff I can read later. But this looks pretty freaking sweet. I want to get going with this here. So we got our base. Definitely want to make sure I don't lose any parts here. I got enough room for it. That's my next thing. Did it say where the screw thing was, though? Or is it on the console itself? It might be on the console itself. There's nothing else in this part of the packaging. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep this all together for right now. HDMI cable and the power cable are both a little short, so that's a little bit of a concern. USB cable, I don't really care how long that is. That can work. So the unit's in here. That's the last thing to go. And I just don't know. It said something about the screw cap. Let me reconsult the manual. Quick start my ass. Quick start guide. What is the hook for? The hook just hooks onto the back of it. Attach the screw hole cap. Click. Place the console with the rear side facing up and then remove the screw cap. I'm guessing this stuff must be on the console already. This is like trying to set up a new TV. So it is going to go here, presumably. We are moments away here from unboxing the PlayStation itself. Got a good grip on it. Oh yeah. Almost reminds me of the original Xbox 360. Like how chunky that was. That's a really good design though. Very tall. Very tall console. I think I grabbed the right part. As far as the bottom top ratio. Very nice, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, Sony, you've done good. We'll see how this works out, but okay, so that's the way it's supposed to go. That's face up. That is face up. What are they talking about screw caps here? That comes out. Now, where's the screw, though? That's supposed to, like, put this on. That's still a mystery to me. Let me just see if there's anything else in the box. This thing actually isn't as big as I thought. It's still big, but it always looks bigger in the store. It's just the only place I've ever seen one. Hypothetically, say I want to set this on here, which I do want to do. I feel like if this part was a live stream, this would be where everybody would be going like, no, you gotta put it the other way. Just see here. This is when the instructions would be handy, and actually this will fit pretty comfortably once I figure it out. I'm actually going to have a little extra room, which I did not expect to have. What about this hook here? Okay. and staying in the video. That is a nice piece of machinery, though, I gotta say. And it actually doesn't take up as much room as I thought. Just don't want to block the vents. So in the back, is that right? Okay, yeah. No, they got a lot of USBs on this thing. Okay, power cable, eject button, or power button, eject button. Power, HDMI, 2 USB 3s, and what looks like another USB-C at the top. I just feel like that's not secure. I don't know where the screw is, if there is a screw. It was supposed to come with one, I sure didn't get it. Is that right? I'm going to say that's right. It looks right. I mean, I'm planning to knock this over. It's got quite a bit of weight to it. Hopefully those vents will help it cool. I don't know. Alright. I honestly don't know where that screw is, if there was supposed to be one. Probably end up watching the replay of this video and I'll be like, oh, the screw fell out when I opened it. Controller, power cable, me hitting my head on the box. Woo! Yeah, okay, that is pretty big. It's still got some room. Should I need it? Anything else in the main box? That is pretty nice. So this is probably the box I'm going to keep. I always keep the boxes of the consoles. I'm probably not going to keep the inner box there, even though I did on the PS4. But anyhow. So we got the controller here. I'm going to need to figure that out. In fact, I'm going to move it right now. Because the only thing I'm concerned with is getting the power cable and the HDMI in. So power cable, this might be the tricky one. Surprisingly small power cable. It's at the very bottom. See, I don't like that. The power cable itself is fine. I just don't like how it pushes out by doing that. So just be careful. Talking to nobody but myself right now. That should be getting power now. How would I know? I don't know if there's like an idling light or anything that goes on this. Okay, I don't like that there. Right now, it's pretty good actually. So that's your power cable. Next, HDMI. Which, if that power cable fit, and the HDMI cable is going to fit. Where did I leave the HDMI cable? There. It's a beautiful console, though, I gotta say. Okay. This is going to piss me off now. Short HDMI. I think this is compatible with PSVR, but I don't know if I really want to figure out how to wire that box right now. At some point I'm going to have to start disconnecting some stuff. There's a lot plugged in here. But this is going to be my first time. You always remember your first time. There's going to be a lot involved here. This is by no means the end. It's just the beginning of what's going to be a long, much enjoyed relationship between man and console. That's a nice console, I gotta say. Not as big as I thought. I know I keep saying that, but it's not as big as I thought. Now this is a very short HDMI. Usually I would just plug in my own, but I feel like this is like some kind of like super high speed one that's probably like optimized for it. Ooh, it's gonna be tight. Ultimately doable. At least I'm not going to forget which one this is. Like the chunkiest HDMI I've seen. I'm going to go ahead for now. This doesn't matter to anyone but me. Plug it into input 2. And then make sure my switcher's on 2. That's 2. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if this controller's going to have any juice in it, the maiden voyage of the PS5. Right here, right now. Got the controller to light up. Might not have enough juice. Hold on. Power is very important. What if I just hit the power on the console for a bit right now? Oh, there we go. Okay, so the controller probably needs some juice. Oh, here we go. Look, it's almost, so far, it's almost identical to the, ooh. Let me turn this crap up. Oh, that's a really cool splash screen. That's almost like the old, like, PS2. Like, hyper updated. So this is my first time, in case you can't tell. Yep, I was going to say, it's going to make me plug in the controller. That's to be understood. Gonna try this thing out. I don't know how well this is going to look on camera. I don't care. I usually don't even show this, but this is a big moment for me. Okay, we're plugged in. PlayStation button. Awesome, awesome. Select my language. Let's go for United States, English. Let's give that a shot, right? Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and put my Wi-Fi password for all to see. Just kidding. Let's see. Crap, come on. Wait, what? L2, there we go. Actually, hope I remember this. I should. It's my password. I say, this controller works so well. It's very snappy. Just connecting, just like going from like one thing to another. This is a very, obviously this isn't even a game. This is just like a menu screen. I love the ominous but like kind of magical music it plays. Like this, the gold dust is in the background. It's just very, very good. I think is the word I'm looking for. Very good. I'm just kind of taking a look at what we got here. Connected. This might not work because I might have put in the wrong password. This is within the time limit? That's not necessarily the same. Okay, that's the same thing. Password. Let me try the other password. If this isn't it, I think I know what it might be. I mean, my PlayStation 4 is connected to this network, so I know it works. This is so surreal to think I actually have one of these right now. I feel like it usually doesn't take this long. Oh, nope, we got it. System software added. The circle should fill the screen without showing black borders. If the circles are cut off, press the up and down buttons. Oh, I see what it's doing. Perfect. If you have a game disc, insert it now, and we'll install it while you continue. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. Because I got Sackboy Big Adventure, which is on PS4, but there's a PS5 upgrade for it. So why not? Pop this thing in. think there is. Yeah, PS5 upgrade available. Control the amount of power it can use while in rest mode. I'll say optimized. I'll agree with that. Update the system. I was going to say, I'm not going to show the entire process of me updating the PS5, but you get the idea. This is a big day for me. Excited to see what this thing can do. Going to have my first stream with it. Well, tomorrow, but it'll be today when you watch the video. Heyo. So I'm excited. Hopefully you all are as well. Yeah, that's going to be it for now. I'll have more impressions tomorrow when I'm actually playing this sucker, but thanks for watching a little bit of this ridiculousness.